Wolfie. Hey, Drac. Hey, Drac. So where do we get started? Honestly, I don't know. Seems like a lot of work. A lot of work? This was your idea. Yeah, remember those times where you said, I'll never listen to you again? Yeah, you probably shouldn't have done that. Well, Wolfie, it belongs to us either way. Let's get started.
So working from the top down, we're going to remove these blue roof pieces. My first obstacle here, however, are these little snaps right here. I don't think they're clips. I think they're what they call pressure welds, where the blue piece slid in between two deals here on either side, and there is a dimple here, where a machine just said, "Goop," and it bonded all that together. So I'm hoping they're just a clip and I'm not seeing it, but I do have a screw here on this one roof line, and that should at least tell me where I need to go for the rest of them. If I have to break the seal and then we use an adhesive later, so be it. So here what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with a flathead. Probably the thinnest and smallest one I have. And I'm going to use it as kind of a gentle pry tool. Oh, perfect. And you see here, I don't know if these are supposed to be connected. None of them look like they are. But with just a little bit of manipulation, each one of these pieces will come off. So it almost looks like there's two hooks that go this way. And when this comes over here, it just kind of locks into place. And I'm thinking if I just open it just right, there we go. I think my best course of action is to pull the two halves apart. There was a screw up here, which I have removed. And I was going to just try to pull the pin out, but there's a piece down here blocking me. And I'm kind of hoping once I pull this out, I can get to this pin and just literally pull it out with a pair of pliers. All right, to give you an idea of where we're at, I removed two screws from here and two screws from here, and this is what's holding all the electronics in for right here. Now I'm just going to try to get access to this pin. Hopefully, if I don't stop dropping my tools, this will just pull right out. Excellent. There we have it. So in taking all that apart, this little piece here fell off. I don't know if you noticed, but it goes to the whole hinge system and attaches to this floor. So we'll just have to remember to hang on to that. So it's looking like these windowsills will just come right out. A little bit of unscrewing, a little bit of just manipulating just the right way. They should pop out lickety-split. And just like that. So after all that, we're left with a couple of shells here for the outside of the house. Now these bad boys here, I don't think they're going to come out as easy. I'm going to keep trying, but we'll get to that when we get to it. Because if you look here on the porch, if you look at these broken pieces, how this was attached where there was two screws coming in from the back, and then they had a couple of posts that were actually molded into the house here, and they were glued in. So they were screwed, then they were glued in. Same with the kitchen. If you look here, we have one screw post and one glue post. This one I actually took a chisel to behind the wall of the kitchen and just had to break that off. So I'm going to worry about these afterwards. But we're making some really good progress. And I'm happy with how it's going so far. It hasn't been too troublesome. All right, here's more of the remains. If you look here real closely, you'll see where that glue post was. And over here is where the screw came in. And same with the porch. That's where the posts were glued. And down here, there was a screw going through that post right there. So, and last, of course, all of our flooring. I've marked them all. 1B meaning first floor back of house, first floor front of house. When we get to these to clean them and decorate them, paint them, or what have you, then we'll remove all these little dealies. I don't know if this happened while I was, taking it apart, or if it was already like that, but I can easily fix that crack. That's going to be no problem. I have a feeling I am the culprit of that. So that's where I'm going to leave you for this episode, folks. Thank you always so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Be sure to give this a thumbs up and share it with your friends, your families, your pets, anybody else who's willing to watch. Next episode, I think we're going to take care of this. We're going to paint them, and we're going to do the interior, maybe some wallpaper, maybe some busted wood. And hopefully sometime between now and then I can figure out what to do with these windowsills. If they have to stay on, they have to stay on. It'll be easy enough to tape and mask off or paint. I would just prefer not having to do so. But like I said, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed yet, by all means, click that button and hit the notification bell so you'll know when we upload some more creepy coolness. We have barely scratched the surface on this build. We just tore it apart. Now we're going to actually start getting to work on it. And in between, I think I am also going to, just for some flavor, do a random creepy toy review. Maybe we'll talk about one of these guys. Maybe we'll talk about another haunted house toy, Halloween related stuff. You never know. So in between, just to keep things interesting, we'll talk about some really fun, creepy stuff. And if you have any suggestions for me, whether it be something to look at, to review, or even when it comes to this build, by all means, leave that down below. Go ahead and leave me a thumbs up. Again, subscribe if you haven't. And thank you as always so much for watching. I can't say that enough. Until next time, I hope you're doing well. We'll talk again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.